What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it's Libra here all the time. Let's do all the goody good stuff coming in for you. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations, love, requests for reads. You're amazing. So if you're here and you want to chat, thumbs up, click the live chat button down below and interact with me wherever possible on your device. And let's do this thing. I love y'all. Thank you for helping me grow this tribe. I'm so excited. So excited. All right, everything is good on my end. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about all the good stuff coming in from a Libras. It's about time that we, you want this one? Okay. It's about time we talk about some good stuff coming in for y'all. We've had some pretty intense readings over the last couple readings. All readings are usually intense, but the hair off of me. All the good stuff coming in from my Libras. All the goody good stuff. Let's do this. I'll do this the same way I did my last one for Leos. If you have Leo in your chart, check out my channel. Links in the description. And I read for all signs. Do lots of deep dives on my main channel at Get Feathered. Ooh, communications. Some of y'all, woo, good Lord. Ooh. Okay. I'm pretty much talking to some Libras that have been, boy. Jeez. Okay. For the most part, I'm talking to my Libras, the goody good stuff. You have been in, like, you're a wounded warrior. You've been through it all. You've dealt with a very, I feel like you've dealt with a very toxic cycle, a very unhealthy cycle, a very unhappy, unhealthy cycle. Like 5 of Cups, the Devil, the Moon. What didn't you go through here? Okay. You're not sweating it, but you're protecting yourself moving forward. Okay, what's up, Lucy? How you doing? So it looks like my Libras, you've been through a lot. I would even venture to say that maybe you didn't even know that you were going through a cycle of unhealth, like. Maybe it was codependency. Maybe it was toxic connections. Maybe the cycle for you was sadness and grief or remorse. Just a lot of shadow work, a lot of heavy energy. You are actually coming out of that. And that is great stuff. That's great stuff to know that you are finally coming out of the darkness, finally coming to the light, to start to see the light. You're coming to the end of a heavy, very emotionally heavy cycle. And that's awesome. I mean, that is really awesome to feel. It feels great. With this cycle change, for some of you, for most of you, it's, oh, I'm crooked. I'm like, why is my camera's not crooked? I'm crooked. Is self-respect, self-worth, feeling good about life, feeling like you are ready to nurture relationships. Knowing how to nurture yourself and care for yourself and others in a positive way. There are some of you that are finalizing divorces, or you may have that period or that cycle may have included relationships that didn't go the distance, jobs that didn't go the distance. You may have gone through a lot of injustices, maybe even legal issues, but you're coming out on top, shining like a diamond. knowing your worth, looking good, and your finances. It looks like maybe promotions, and for some of you, a solid relationship. Let's go ahead and jump into it. But breaking free from that heavy cycle of pain or just shadows, man, just a lot of stuff, heaviness. So you know how to protect yourself. You know what to guard yourself against. And that is all self-love and self-respect right there, right? Self-respect, self-worth, knowing what you're worth. I love it. Coming out of Hermit. Ooh, again, I told you, some of you, it's a relationship. Yes, it is. You have, some of you have a relationship with the person. Yes, it is a soul bond. Somebody that is ready to nurture, and they're standing up for the connection just as much as you are. After a long period of pain or overwhelmment and just, wow, coming out on top. I love it. And when you decide to step up and feel good about life and you know what you're worth, other people see it. You're like, you're putting that sign out to the universe that says, I know what I'm worth and I'm not going to take anything less than what I'm worth. Not anymore. You've already learned that lesson. You're coming out of hermit mode. I told you. You're coming out of that introspection, that period of alone time or that period of healing. And it looks like you are calling in an emperor, male or female. This person is standing up for a relationship, a connection with you. This person may be your boss. Again, some of you, you may be bossing up. You may be starting your own business, improving your finances. But I really feel like this is a relationship that's actually going to benefit you. Somebody that actually feels the same way and returns the emotions in the same way. Somebody standing up for the connection, and it is a soul bond. Let's see. Tell me more. Some of you, this was within the next 6 months by Aries season, some of you. Okay. Yeah, again, some of you, this is ending after an ending to something long-term that didn't work out. You're finally moving into something that is commitment. It is about commitment. Because your forward focus, your main goal, your forward focus is I want, and long-term goal is commitment in marriage. So if you are the person that is wanting long-term commitment in marriage, you are calling in somebody that is that. The Emperor is serious, very serious about commitment. Very protective, honors the relationship, respects themselves and the people they care about. Yep. And you talk about stability. You got a 4 of Wands here. So that is stability in life. For some of you, again, that's been a kind of the last cycle that you're putting an end to. It may have felt like it was never ending. Like nothing ever went right. Nothing could ever get right. Nothing. This is amazing energy. 4 of Wands means, things to celebrate, events, parties, graduations, buying new homes, moving in with people, establishing new relationships, marriage for some of you, engagement, babies being born, that kind of stuff. It's life events. And it is stability where, from what I see you coming from, if you're resonating, that was a hella lot. I just said hella. Ugh. A hella lot of emotional baggage, emotional density, just so much burden and overwhelmment on you, on your psyche, on you. Some of you may have a snake tattoo, or you may be considering getting a snake tattoo. I don't know why, but whatever. It just came through for me. Something about a snake tattoo, snake something. Snake. I see snake tattoo. I'm seeing a snake tattoo. That may be for you specifically. Coming out of hermit mode, Nine of Cups is front and center. Nine of Cups is the center of your reading, and I didn't even see this. The center card, one of the main cards, two of the main cards is the first card out, which is the Queen of Pentacles, and the main card in the center is the Nine of Cups. It is self-love. It is what makes you happy. You feeling happy in life. You owning and respecting your value and honoring yourself and being happy about it. Well, what happens when you do that? That's called wish fulfillment. The universe starts flowing shit in that you deserve. Coming out of that hermit mode, coming out of that healing mode. Dang. Some of you are also going to be severing ties with people that that weren't your flavor. They weren't your vibe. And doing it with style, babies. Doing it with style. You're not afraid to cut friendships off. You are not afraid to end relationships. Nope, you're letting go. How do I know you're letting go? Because you're seeing clearly. With the Ace of Swords, you're seeing things clearly. You're getting information. You're seeing things clearly. You're opening up your eyes to see things right, the way that you should be. Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, and I saw the Queen of Swords down here. So I'm like, It's surrounded by clarity, Nine Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles reversed, which means you're not putting effort into nothing. Doesn't bring you happiness and clarity. If you're not getting the right communication, and you're not getting communication that makes you happy, or the clarity or something in regards to connections or in regards to life in general, if it's a job, it's gone. If it makes you unhappy, it's gone. If it's a relationship that makes you unhappy or displeases you, it's gone. And you're doing it with style and grace, because the Queen of Wands is out here that says, I'm doing this for me. I have no idea. Hold on a second. I'm doing this for me because I am taking action. I'm doing it for me. Feeling cheerful and energetic, feeling high vibrational. Oh boy, self-assured, just attractive and making shit happen. Okay? Some of you may be changing your style, your clothes, your hair, your whatevers. But the King of Swords in reverse says, done. I am severing ties with cold, callous. It's like, even if you got to be a bitch, you'll be a bitch. If you got to sever ties with connections, if you got to go cold on people, you'll do it. If you got to tell people to hit the road, hit the road. You're not afraid of it. And that is awesome, because it could be friends, it could be connections, it could be jobs that just aren't offering you any kind of stability, relationships that aren't offering you any kind of stability. You're like, yeah, no, I know I can get something else. I know there's something better out there for me, because the Queen of Wands says, I manifest it. The universe works for me. Yes, yes. Yes, this is empowered energy. Ooh, boy. And you're doing it from a place of self-love. What is best for me? Ooh, oh my gosh. So, some of you, it is a job. You might be quitting a job or ending a job that just, maybe your boss is an asshole. I don't know. Ooh, boy, what are you telling me? Yep, some of you are going after a new job where it lays at play. Some of you have a new job coming in. Some of you have a new person that you're going to be talking to as well. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. I told you that Four of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune fell on the Four of Wands, which means it is time. Time. What's up, Kimmy D? Hey, baby. It is time. It is time for you to see clearly the things that you deserve. And the universe says, let me do it for you. Let me bring you in that stuff that's going to make you happy. That's letting go. There's the Hanged Man in reverse, which was at the bottom of the deck over here. So you're on new pathways. You're opening up to new stuff because it's a whole new world for you, for some of you. New job, new location, new career, new employment, new whatevers, new relationships. Let's find out. But you're not afraid to cut ties with things that don't bring you value, that don't reflect your value, or that don't see your value. Later. You're like, later. Not dealing with it because you don't have to. You don't have to. Releasing things that aren't working for you, or relationships that don't work for you. That don't benefit you. What I done. And you have new ones coming in. So some of you, this could be a job. You're done fighting the struggle financially. Some of you, looks like you might be going after a new career, a new job. Yeah, you're already looking into a new job. So if I'm talking to you and this is resonating, you're already looking at the new job. You're like looking at where the money's coming from. Okay, like where. I'm done. Like work is, I'm done being overwhelmed. There's the Wheel of Fortune again. Again. Is it about damn time for you to get some good stuff coming your way? You better believe it. The Wheel of Fortune is out here again. Things are going to be changing, and they're going to change fast. Oh my goodness. Some of you, 8 years. Some of you, it's been 8 years. Well, I just got to download, then that's heavy. I told you a lot of who I'm reading for today. You've gone through a lot of like dense, emotional, heavy stuff. Let's get real. Some of you, it's been the last 8 years of struggle. I'm almost breathless. It's so dense and it's so heavy. Some of you have. I'm about to knock over my tarot tower. Whew. Some of you, the energy is so dense and so thick, it's almost as if you felt like you couldn't breathe. For the last 8 years, just maybe money was tight. Maybe you were struggling to make ends meet. Maybe just feel like every avenue or every area of life was heavy. Always something. Always something. You got 2 Wheels of Fortune coming in here. That's the universe saying it's time for stability in life. And that might include another person. May or may not. But it's time to celebrate. Have things to celebrate in life. To celebrate life again. And with this 9 cups, that's wish fulfillment. Whatever it is you're asking for. I got some of you that are already interested in a new career path or a new job. It looks like that's going to come through for you. You're not afraid to sever ties with things that aren't working for you. It's your choice. Oh boy, some of y'all. When you made this decision, or when you make this decision to finally come out of hermit mode, or when you're done healing, when you finally say enough healing, Feather, enough is enough. Done. I just got to, it's just coming through loud and clear for me. It's like, I'm done with this. I mean, some of you could have lost partners. Some of you could have lost friends. Some of you could have, lost family members. And it's just been one thing after the other for the last 8 years. Your vision of the future is changing because your vision and your value for yourself is changing. Yeah, I go deep. But sometimes you got to be a bitch and you got to cut things out of your life that don't work for you. And that includes the misery, the commiserating, the thinking about, and the sitting there thinking, well, I got more healing to do. No, fuck that shit. Haven't you sat in that energy long enough? And when you finally say enough is enough, I'm ready to be happy again. I am ready to fill my own cups. I'm ready to do my own thing, and I'm ready to. I know how to be happy. I'm done with this heaviness. I'm done with it. I'm breaking free from the struggle. There's got to be something better, and that's when it all starts flowing for you. It's you demanding it from the universe because you can. Because the only person that holds you back is you. And if for a while you sat in that energy, you know, it's okay. Some of you, this is in regards to your finances. That's going to be changing slowly but surely over the next year. Okay. It is definitely going to be improving. Some of you, it's a new relationship. That's the Page of Wands right there. Okay, let's talk about this Page of Wands. You want to talk about this Page of Wands? Who's this new relationship? Tell me about this relationship. What does it look like? Well, it's balanced. Okay. So it looks like you're going to be, for some of you, you've got a new relationship coming in here, or a new friend coming in here you're going to be flirting with, or they're going to be flirting with you. It's actually allowing you, so if you're flirting with somebody new or dating, it's the baby steps. It's getting back out there for some of you. And it's actually allowing you to do your final healing, to do your recovery work in regards to love, because we got Ace of Cups reversed, Ten of Swords reversed, and we got Justice, which is balance. So it's going to help balance you out. So if you're flirting and you're having fun, you're making new friends, and you're going out and you're regaining your balance, you're regaining your strength, your inner strength, yourself, your selfness. Okay? I like that. What else is this? This Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to be changing for you, and they're going to change fast. What is this? Okay, you're going to need to follow your... some of you have somebody from the past that might pop up. Fred is saying somebody from the past might pop up or cause a disturbance. Okay. That might be this right here. Somebody that's married, or somebody that you were married to and divorced, something like that. But it may just be you deciding to be friends with that person, and that you're releasing that negativity from that connection. It could be just you doing it yourself, for yourself. Some of you are going to have different things coming your way. You're going to have things coming at you all over the place. But for those of you that have been guarded and blocking your flow, the flow of what the universe wants to have for you, you're letting that down. You're not fighting it anymore. And you're following your intuition in regards to it. You're realizing, or you've realized, that maybe you've been too guarded and protecting yourself too much. I told you that was the first message that came out. You've gone through some heavy shit. You definitely know how to protect yourself, but this is learning how to calm your TITS and male or female, and go with the flow again. Just realizing that it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be so guarded, and you don't have to be so defensive. You don't have to struggle. It can be easy. It can be great and wonderful, and you've got new opportunities coming in, because you're starting to be happy and content here with where you are, what you've gone through. Your money looks like it's changing because you are valuing yourself. When you say universe, I love. Is that rain? Woohoo! I don't have to water my garden. Okay. I'm sorry. Bananas take a lot of water, y'all. They like water. And I have to take water out to them all the time. Anyway, so it's raining. I don't have to do that. Thank you, universe. Let's take a look at this a little bit more. Okay. So it's just, man, it's really, the universe is here in this. Of course, it's always the universe, but what we as readers put in the reading, based on our experiences, based on our past. That's why we connect the tribe that we do, because we've gone through similar shit. We can tell you about it, right? Prepare you for it or help you get through it. Excuse me. What I see here, the universe is actually here saying things are changing a lot. And what I saw at the beginning of the reading, the really heavy, what's up, Devi? How you doing? Welcome, new subby. It's changing. I told you, the majority of you have gone through some really heavy shit. And I'm doing a little bit longer reading here because this is intense. The goody good stuff is life is changing. How you value yourself and how you value people and things in your life is changing. You're honoring yourself, you're respecting yourself, and you're happy about it. Do you have to cut some people out or some shit out? Absolutely. And you're not going to blink twice when you finally make that decision. They're gone. That job is gone. It's not working. Those people, those friends, they're gone. They're not working. Gone. Not even crying about it. Looking good and doing it with style. Okay? The things that are changing, your heartache and pain, changing. Recovering. Finally getting over those betrayals. Those heartache, those heavy pains that you have been carrying. Some of you, it's been rough. The things that didn't work out, being neglected, being left out in the cold, financial distress, financial strain, you're recovering. It's all coming to an end. You're transforming this energy. You are transformed. Some of you, again, it could have been a loss of a loved one, the loss of a lot of loved ones, a loss of a lot of shit in your life. This last cycle of pain could have lasted 8 years. And it was one thing after the other. Ending, done, gone. Some of you 10 years. It just kept you sitting there, stuck. Some of you, you just felt stuck, stagnant, not moving forward. Like, I just can't get a leg up. I can't get anywhere. And of course, here's more underlying energy. Nothing growing, no abundance, and it's heavy. Some of you divorces, some of you dealing with really stubborn, pig-headed, non-growing, some of you, the people that you dealt with were very, very negative. And some of you, this could have been your own energy, not knowing your own self-worth and self-respect and not honoring yourself. This is coming to an end. Because this Five of Cups says there's a new relationship behind you. There's new things. You know, you're letting go of this shroud of darkness that was in the bottom of the deck when I started this reading. Because I wanted to know what this death was. What is this death associated with? It could have been a family member. It could have been a mother, father, grandmother, somebody dying, somebody losing someone in your life that meant a lot to you. And some of you, this is shedding your skin and becoming a snake. Didn't I say something about a snake earlier? Somebody with a tattoo of a snake, or wanting a tattoo of a snake. Maybe you're just shedding your skin and becoming somebody completely new. It's been in the process for quite some time. And right now you're showing up. You're showing up that you've done your healing. You're standing up for yourself. And there's so much energy on this. The universe is like, I've seen it. Now it's time for new. I've seen it. And it's time for a change. The biggest change is you figuring out what that 9 cups is for you. Is it a relationship? Is it a job? Is it you feeling good about yourself finally, and just the clouds moving away, and that heavy, dense energy moving out of your system? I hope to hell so. I hope to heaven so. I hope to the universe that that's what it is, because it's your choice. If you want to keep sitting in that, I got to heal, I got things to heal, I got shadow work to do. No, you don't. All you got to do is focus forward and know what you want, how you want to feel. That is the best thing you can do for yourself. How do you want to feel? Let's not get stuck in the past. We've been there long enough. You want to know how to do it easily? Get my book, Oh Please Be Your Own Hero. Links are in the description. I tell you exactly how to do it, and what you do that gets in your way of living your best life, of manifesting the best of everything, even a change, even one little shift. This right here is amazing. I just, some of you got a proposal coming in. Let's look at that. Some of you got a proposal coming in. Some of you have got a friendship coming in that's going to help you heal and balance yourself, or rebalancing yourself. Friendships are very important for you. Making new friends, because you're cutting ties with old friends. You're like, if this ain't working, if we ain't a team, even as friends, bye. Love yourself first. What did I tell you? That's what you're learning how to do. Loving yourself, making good choices for yourself. Self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And some of you got somebody that's on the way in. Some of you, this is about finances. You've been upside down in your finances. You haven't felt like you've been able to handle things. Maybe you've been over budget. Maybe you just been spending way too much money, whatever. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So I think that most of you, this Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles is about you, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, letting go of some sort of employment or career that just didn't, okay? It wasn't. Okay, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ. Okay, so, but it is safe for you to love. So you're moving into coming out of a loving yourself state and knowing your self-worth, self-respect, and moving into a place where it's okay and it's safe for you to love. Some of you have just been more focused on finances and career. Well, there's going to be a shift in your finances and career. Some of you, promotions, job changes, things like that, because you're going to get serious about you and what makes you happy. And you're not going to put up with no BS at all. And you're not going to be afraid to take action. If that means letting go of a job, letting go of a friend, cutting people out that just are sucking the life out of you, you're not doing it anymore. That heavy energy is yours to change, yours alone. And the first thing you got to do is make that decision. Thanks, Fred. To do it for yourself. Just saying it. I'm done with this heavy shit. I'm done with this healing crap and this shadow work. How about I feel good for a while? How about I feel great? How about I feel like me? How about I feel golden and amazing? And how about I love myself for a while and focus on me and what makes me happy? Fucking do it. Because that's you changing the dynamic for yourself. Congratulations. That's the goody good stuff. I hope that you enjoyed the show. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. See me on my other channels. Check out stuff I got in the description box. Tips and reviews are always appreciated and loved. Thank you so much. And you can book with Feather. Links are in the description. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you, because it, on a personal note, if you have, I don't care how long, but if you have gone through the last couple weeks, couple months, couple years of just one thing right after the other, just shit hitting the fan and things not working out for you and feeling displaced in life and not knowing where you belong, or just having this heavy shadow negative emotion. Maybe it was guilt, maybe it was remorse, maybe it was grief, maybe you were in mourning, maybe you've been missing somebody's, could have been a lot of death in your life, a lot of people passing away. a lot of things not working out in your favor. Well, that's over. You've had your time to sit and wallow and mourn and focus on the negatives. It is time to release that swamp energy that you've been sitting in or dealing with. And the universe is on this twice saying, Wheel of Fortune is here. It's time. It is divine time. It's time for change. And it's time for lots of change and quick, fast changes. So whatever that means for you, congratulations. But you know what I love is that you took the time to love yourself, and you took the time to mourn and to grieve and to be in healing and to not continue hurting yourself by being in more relationships or in other situations, but loving yourself first and knowing what makes you happy and going in those directions. Sometimes we feel guilty for doing that. Sometimes it's a hard lesson for empaths to do what makes us happy. It's a hard lesson to learn, but I think you've learned it because it's not selfish. It's not selfish at all to love yourself and to do what's right for you and to feel good about yourself. Congratulations. Welcome to a new cycle, and I hope to hear about the changes because you're coming into alignment with you, with who you truly are, your authentic self, and that is pulling in. Some of you may be getting married within the next couple months. Some of you are finally getting those divorces handled. Those legal situations are going in your favor. Things are going to start flowing and going in your favor from here on out. That's badass. And if you have been sitting the last several years where nothing ever worked out for you, it all just turned to shit, this is going to be a huge change, and it's going to feel weird, a little different, but you deserve it. Enjoy it. Until next time, namaste.